It is one of those days. Your body feels heavy before you can name why. The ache has not surfaced yet, the fever has not climbed, and you have not said a word to anyone, but someone in the room already knows. Your dog is at your feet, closer than usual, quiet, watching you the way they watch a door right before someone walks through it. So here is the question worth sitting with. How does your dog know you are not well before you do, before there is anything to see? This is not a trick, and it is not a worry you have imagined onto them. There is a real mechanism behind it, and it is gentler and stranger than you would guess. By the end of this, you will understand the one thing your dog reads about you that no human in the room can. You know the day. You come down with something, and your dog turns into your shadow. They settle against your hip on the couch. They follow you from the bed to the kitchen and back. They rest their head where they can feel you breathe. Here is what most people do not realize. Your dog reorganized their entire day around a change you had not even confirmed yet. You were still telling yourself you were fine. They had already decided you were not. You think it is a coincidence. It is actually the start of something they are remarkably good at, and we are going to take it apart, piece by piece, until it makes complete sense. So, what exactly are they picking up? Start with the nose, because that is where this begins. Every minute of every day, your body releases a fine cloud of chemistry into the air around you, compounds carried out on your breath, your sweat, the surface of your skin. Scientists call them volatile organic compounds. Your dog just calls them you. And here is the part that is hard to hold in your head. A dog can detect some of these compounds down to roughly 1 part per trillion. To put that in something, you can feel. That is like catching a single drop of a substance spread across 20 Olympic swimming pools. Angle and colleagues, 2016. A dog does not only smell more than you. A dog smells in layers the way you would hear separate instruments inside one piece of music, where you only hear the song. So the next time your dog noses at your skin a beat longer than usual, that is not affection landing by accident. That is reading. Think about that for a second. You are quietly broadcasting a chemical report of yourself every minute you are alive, and one creature in your home has spent its whole life learning to read it. And here is where it ties directly to you. For a long time, we knew dogs could find disease in a laboratory. What we did not know was whether they could smell something far more ordinary. Your stress. You're off on a day, the version of you that is quietly fighting something. Then researchers at University Belfast ran a careful test. They collected breath and sweat from people before a stressful task, and again right after it. The same person, only minutes apart. The single thing that changed was the stress. And the dogs, including dogs meeting these people for the very first time, picked out the stress sample again and again, far more often than chance could ever explain. Wilson and colleagues, 2022. Here is what that means for you. When you are run down, when your body is working harder than usual under the surface, your chemistry shifts. And your dog smells that shift before your face has shown a thing. So, understand what your dog is doing on your sick day. They are not reacting to your mood. They are reading the body underneath the mood. The mood is the weather. Your dog is reading the climate. Now, before we keep going, if this is making sense to you, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more dog lovers who actually want to understand what their dog is really saying. To see how far this sense can reach, look at what these noses can do when we train them on purpose. It started with a simple proof that dogs could pick out the scent of bladder cancer from samples alone when no machine yet could. Willis and colleagues, 2004. Since then, trained dogs have been studied, detecting the chemical traces of diabetes, of an oncoming seizure, of COVID, each illness leaving its own faint signature in the breath. And the very researcher who led that Belfast stress study, Clara Wilson, now works on canine cancer detection at one of the leading working dog centers in the field. Now, here is the part to hold on to, gently. This is the ceiling of an ability your dog shows only a sliver of at home. Your dog is not playing doctor. A real worry about your health is a conversation for a real one, for a person with a stethoscope, not a wet nose. Your dog's job is simpler and kinder than diagnosis. Their job is to notice you, because the same kind of nose doing extraordinary things in a laboratory is the one pressed against your wrist while you lie on the couch. What scientists spend years training a dog to find in strangers, Your dog aims at exactly one target, untrained, for free, you. But noticing is only half of it. The scent is the headline, but it is not the whole story. Your dog is also reading the things you would never think to hide. The way you move more slowly across a room, the way your voice drops half a tone, the way you skip the small rituals you never skip. And here is something stranger still. The smell of a stressed person does not only inform a dog, it changes the dog. In one study, dogs exposed to the odor of a stressed human grew more cautious in their own choices, as if their state had quietly seeped into theirs. Which is why, if your dog goes still and soft the very moment you slow down, they are not only smelling it, they are tuning themselves to it. We still have not answered the strangest part of all of this. So stay with me, because here is the gentlest question left. A change in a familiar body could just as easily be read as a warning. For most animals, wrong means danger, and danger means distance. Something is off, so you back away from it and keep yourself safe. Your dog does the opposite. They move toward the wrong. That pull has a name in the science of attachment. You are your dog's secure base, the one fixed point their whole nervous system treats as safety itself. And the bonding chemistry between you, the same oxytocin that rises when you hold each other's gaze, pulls them in closer the instant something about you changes. So here is what that means on your worst days. And here is where it gets even more meaningful. When you are the least likely, your dog decides that is exactly where it wants to be. Their closeness is not a reflex triggered by your sickness, it is their answer to it. So the last thing is this. Slow down here, because this is the part that stays with you. Your dog holds something no one else in your life holds. A chemical portrait of your normal, the exact, ordinary baseline of you, and they feel every small drift away from it, the way you would catch a single note gone flat in a song you have heard 1,000 times. Picture the sick day, the couch, the blanket was pulled up. The dog who will not be coaxed back to their own bed, who presses into your side until you can feel their breathing slowly fall into step with yours, the soft weight of them against your ribs. Your dog is not diagnosing you. Your dog knows you all the way down to a layer of you that you cannot sense in yourself and choosing, again and again, to stay inside it. If you are the kind of owner who wants to understand your dog, and not only love them, but also subscribe to them, there is a whole language here, and we are decoding it one piece at a time. So the next time you are not yourself, and your dog appears at your side before you have said a single word, you will know what they are reading. Not your face, not your voice. You, the version of you only they can smell. And they stay anyway.